And while some wait for the bus, others may be waiting to see when they could get behind the wheel of a new Chinese electric vehicle after Canada signed a deal with the Asian nation. Prime Minister Mark Carney calling it an opportunity for Ontario and for auto workers, but some experts fear the technology could bring some risks. CTV's Natalie Van Rooy joins us live in studio with the latest. Natalie.
Well, Austin, this comes only days after Prime Minister Mark Carney and the Chinese president signed an agreement that will see Canada allow Chinese electric vehicles into the country with a 6.1% tariff. But what's not clear is what specific companies Canadian officials have had contact with and what risks the move could bring for Canadians' personal data.
We've got massive screens, which is great.
Jeff Brown drives a Hyundai electric vehicle, but he wouldn't trade it in even if there were cheaper options from China.
You know, I'd rather not, but given what's happening in the United States, it seems to me that Trump is trying to kill our industry one way or the other, so we have to look at options. And they're a good option. I've been in other countries and they have Chinese EVs and they seem to be functioning well there.
Canada and China signed a deal on Friday. A senior government source told CTV News that 49,000 Chinese electric vehicles will be allowed to enter Canada at a reduced tariff rate of 6.1% starting March 1st.
This is an opportunity for Ontario. It's an opportunity for Ontario workers, opportunity for Canada, done in a controlled way.
But experts are raising concerns about data.
We know that modern vehicles, especially electric vehicles, are essentially rolling computers. And so they are collecting massive amounts of data as we drive them.
There are questions around where that data is going and who has access to it.
China is a country that doesn't subscribe to the same rules of cybersecurity, of intellectual property, of copyright, and is often the case. They will install backdoors in systems that allow them to siphon off information.
Brown says data security is also his primary concern.
That's my principal concern.
While the vehicles may be cheaper, there are also concerns that allowing Chinese EVs into Canada could have an impact on the domestic market.
Clear focus on competition, but also what's the business model that's going to be taking place. Auto dealers, they represent more than 160,000 jobs in Canada.
Meanwhile, Ontario Premier Doug Ford said in a social media statement on Friday, the deal runs the risk of flooding the market with cheap Chinese EVs without guaranteed Canadian investment. Austin.
Okay, CTV's Natalie Van Rooy reporting live for us tonight. Natalie, thank you very much for this.